unto the baskets. To whom shall I speak and give warning that they may hear? Behold, their ear is uncircumcised, and they cannot hearken. Behold, the word of the Lord is unto them a reproach. They have no delight in it.
Right. Hey, so they didn't delight in the Lord, so why should the Lord have mercy upon thee, man? You know what I'm saying? They say, seek thy creator in the days of thy youth, man. Before the evil days come not, we are in an evil time. It say redeem the times, because the days are evil. It's a time and place for everything, because it's time for war, it's a time for love and peace, man. But Esau, he took the peace from the earth, man. So why should we be in a time of peace? We in the house of mourning, man. You know, Kobe Bryant, he was in the house of mirth. Look where he at now. He in the damn spirit world. He know he an Israelite now. He know who the man of the Lord. He know the name of the Lord now, man. You know what I'm saying? While people mourning and crying for him, he praying for the elect at the end of the day, man. You know what I'm saying?
Proverbs 1:26. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
You know he was crying out to the Lord too, man.
Help me,
Please.
please.
Falling.
Your stomach drop as you falling. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's
That's a scary way.
it's
like
a
on
fearful
a
thing to
roller
foster the hands of living power. Yeah. It says, when your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When your distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
Hey,
And
because you know they're gonna be calling on Jesus, man.
he,
You know, they're gonna be calling on Cesare. You know, they're gonna be calling on that guy. They're gonna be calling on Allah. You know, they're gonna be calling on all these other guys.
Hey,
man.
some of them gonna call on you how
Yeah, well,
I
I'm
was
gonna
shot.
say that next.
Because Kodak, he
gonna
posted
say
the
that
name
next.
on there. A lot of these people know it, man.
Yep.
All right. Hey, they put it on the news. They put label the name Yahweh Shai as anti-Semitism.
Yeah.
You know?
They say they say Lord, man. You know what I'm saying?
Call in the name of the Lord.
And that's the spirit, because you had that rapper G Herbo. He basically said he knew he was an Israelite since he was a kid.
Yeah.
His dad told him about it, but his uncle, Salakia, his uncle. But anyway, he was saying that basically he believed that, but he ain't gonna be into that till it's time to be a part of it. But hey, you can't do that. You can't put off the Lord from day to day. You gotta get right now, not when you get all old. You gotta serve the Lord now.
The kind it says, he that gathered nothing in his youth, what should have in his age, man? Right. The Lord wants you to, hey, it says it's a beautiful thing, a good thing that you better burn in your youth. The Lord wants you in your youth, man. Not after you done did everything and now you're like, fuck it, now I'm gonna serve the Lord. No, man, then you ain't sacrificing nothing. You know, you gotta come to the truth, you know, in your youth and find out, I don't want the rest of this fucking world, man. And make that decision, man.
This Ecclesiastes 12. Yeah, Ecclesiastes 12.
I got that.
No, that's a lot.
Let me grab this real quick. This Matthews 19:23. And say, then said Yahweh Shai to his disciples, verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter to the kingdom of heaven. Again, I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through an eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter to the kingdom of the Most High. Hey, the scriptures say a gift destroys the heart, man. Jake is in a friendship with this world, man. Jake ain't trying to give up the little necessities that they had to come into the kingdom until it's all gone. That's why I say they should cast their silver and gold into the streets. Riches profit not in the day of wrath. So when they riches don't profit them, then that's when they want to serve the Lord. It don't work like that, man. You know, the Lord said he chose the rich in faith, man. You know? Go ahead, Rayah.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Yeah, so basically, like the brother was saying about doing this truth in your youth, man. You know, because hey, you know the apostles, they started off in their youth, and they labored all the way until now. You see, and now they have pleasure in doing this through the Spirit. You gotta, you know, and what another scripture says, don't put new wine in old bottles.
That's what I'm getting right now.
That's the Spirit. Go ahead, Spirit.
Looking for it.
You know. Because they'll be dead stuck in their ways, man. You know, majority. You know? But if you come in this thing in your youth, you don't even have to face that demonic bullshit that that everybody has faced in a certain period of time as well, man. You know? Go ahead, you got it.
This is Matthew 9 and 16. No man putteth the piece of new cloth unto an old garment, for that which is put into to fill it. All right. No man putteth the piece of new cloth unto an old garment, for that which is put into it fill it up, taketh from the garment, and the rent is made worse. Neither do men put new wine into old bottles, else the bottles break, and the wine runneth out, and the bottles perish. But they put new wine into new bottles, and both are preserved. So you got to get it while you're young. I mean, now, and like I said, at the end of that parable the brother read with the rich man, at the end it says there's nothing impossible with the Lord. So Lord, can every now and then bring an older man in, but really the Lord wants you in your youth, man. You know?
Right, and that also means putting away that old man. You can't come in this truth and still do things that certain things that you did in the world, even if it's not a sin. Some stuff you gotta sacrifice just to get that old man off of you. You know? Right, but when I became a man, I put away my childish things. So you gotta put the old man away as well. Put that new man on. You know?
This is the book of Luke, chapter 14, verse 26. It say, if any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yet in his own life also he cannot be my disciple. And that comes with discernment. Not saying literally hate your father and your mother. It's a discernment, man. As long as they ain't hearing you to come into the word, so you got to deal with them. But at the end of the day, the Lord's looking for a disciple, man. Is you willing to bear your cross to follow him, man? So this comes with sacrifice. Whether you got riches or not, some brothers gave up jobs, etc., man. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord's looking for a sacrifice. That's why I say, should I find faith upon the earth, man?
Right, meaning, hey, don't put your mother, father, or whoever before the Lord. Put the Lord first.
Hey, that's part of the temptation, because that's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure brothers, when they came, you already knew, yeah, this gonna be a problem, man. Your woman with it, you just know. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta pray the Lord to put the spirit on you. You know what I'm saying, to handle that.
This is
Salaki. Sorry, go ahead.
This is Salaki, I gotta find this shit. So you got it out.
This is Luke chapter 12, verse 50, 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother, the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. God, and the Lord that's what's going on. The Lord sent a division, man. You already see it in different households, especially Akim, man. The Lord is separating certain brothers from people that's kind of dear to you and your family. But at the same time, the Lord doing it for the benefit of your salvation, man.
And he basically separating the wicked from the righteous.
That's the house of Sith.
Yeah, man, he put the brothers together, and he put the 2/3 in their own life.
Right, because everything revolves around the truth. The Lord come first. Other than Jake, they don't be forsaking their mother and their father for vanity. When they say many hearts shall wax cold, so when food, then you willing to, hell with my mama, but you ain't willing to do it for the Lord, but you willing to do it for some bread, man. You know what I'm saying? That's Jake though. That's how you know the people of the Bible. That's talking about you Negroes and you Hispanics, man. Native Americans for a fact.
Who more hard-headed and perverse and stiff-necked than the people on this side, man? Who?
Right. They get Matthew 10:34 about Rashad. Kind of land back off what you just read, Shamari.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
You keep going down. But like he said, peace not coming to this place. The sword has been sent upon this place. The pestilence, that coronavirus, that's now in Chicago, Washington. All right. There's cases in France, cases in Wuhan, China, of course. But nevertheless, they locked down 7 cities, 20 million people, 11 million quarantined, and I'm sure by now more. Okay, so pestilence is here. All right, the sword is being sent upon this place in regards of war, earthquakes. Okay, in diverse places. All right, hearing of wars, rumors of wars, man. So the Lord is sending judgment, man. All right, he said, "Think not that I come to send peace." All right, keep going, Baba Kushal.
Verse 34. For I am come to set a man at variance.
Yep, which goes like into what you said, division, what you just read. He's come to set a man at variance. Go ahead.
I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foe shall be they of his household.
And I was just thinking about that when you're reading about how your main enemies is those of your own kindred, man. And that's why the Lord said you ain't supposed to love them more than him, man. All right, because they get you to go off, man, against them, man. All right. Now, when it comes down to the come down, yeah, you gotta honor your father and mother. All right, you gotta obey them. But if they speak anything against the will of Yahweh Shema Shah, you gotta respectfully decline it, man. All right, and the Lord will justify that.
Like the proper way, like when it's saying, he who hateth, hateth not his mother and his father and things like that. I mean, that's just the way, the scriptures put it, because it's more, there's not that much, like gray area, because, there's a scripture in, Deuteronomy talking about, the wife you love, the wife you hate. The wife you hate, that's just a way of saying, your side piece, but, as far as, hating your mother and your father and things like that. All right, that goes, I believe it's the 13th chapter of Deuteronomy. That actually goes to like an actual law, or talking about, not sparing, fellow countrymen, no matter who they are.
Somebody try to get you
hands
to worship another god.
Yeah, because King
Stone
David
with
said,
stones until he died.
and don't I hate them with a perfect hatred that despise me,
I
man.
got you right here. This Deuteronomy 13 and 6. If thy brother, the son of thy mother, or thy son, or thy daughter, or the wife of thy bosom, or thy friend, which is as thy own soul, entice thee secretly, saying, Let us go and serve other gods, which thou hast not known, thou nor thy fathers, namely of the gods of the people which are round about you, nigh unto thee or far off from thee, from the one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth, thou shalt not consent unto him, nor hearken unto him, neither shall thine eye pity him, neither shalt thou spare, neither shalt thou conceal him, but thou shalt surely kill him. Thine hand shall be first upon him to put him to death, and afterwards the hand of all the people.
Of course, we can't do that.
Right.
Or, as far as now, like, as far as the types of judgment that we have to uphold, or in our kingdom, and as well as how we did it in the ancient world. The thing is, with all these issues and incidences, we are, as kings and priests to do something about on this go around, we just the Lord's just working behind the scenes, as far as who's going to receive judgment, or who's going to receive recompense, and things like that. So of course, just as a disclaimer, that's not how you handle this, or handle something like that on this go around. All you do, you just or you rebuke them basically, or if you have to.
Psalms chapter 69 verse 8. I am become a stranger unto my brethren, and an alien unto my mother's children. That's what King David said, man. He said he became a stranger to his mother's children and an alien to his brethren. An alien just means stranger. Because first and foremost, we in this truth, man. People in our family, they don't understand what we stand for. They don't understand, why we do the things we do and why we move the way we move, man. All right, you tell your mom or your auntie you don't eat pork no more. That you don't indulge in these holidays no more. They look at you strange, bro. So you get 1 Peter 4:4. They look at
This is Psalms 27:10. When my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take me up. Teach me thy way, O Yahweh, and lead me in the plain path. because of mine enemies. You know, so like the brother Sam, we strange to these people, man. Hey, they strange to us, shit. Hey, but hey, it says in the Proverbs, the just is an abomination to the unjust, and the unjust is an abomination to the just. You know? So we look at them like they're weird because they actually are, but accepting transgenderism and all this other shit, they look at us like we weird because we want to do what's righteous, man. Just like Cain hated Abel, it said, wherefore hated he him? Because his own works evil, his brother's righteous.
Hey, the scriptures say they think it's strange that we run out to the same excessive riot speaking evil of us, man. In the book of Peter, man. All right, and that's exactly what it is.
Hey, I went over to my sister's house and she had like 3 fucking flamos over there. I went in, I looked, and I turned around and left. And then she called me like, man, why you leave? I'm like, man, don't even worry about it, man. My phone rang, you feel me? I ain't even want to tell her because you got them faggots over there. You feel me?
Yeah.
Man, you got these fucking faggots over here. I can't sit up, man. What the fuck?
Hey,
What we gonna talk about?
we'll have righteousness with unrighteousness. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Who can hold us up?
This 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 4. It say, wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you.
And riot could be drunkenness, lasciviousness, wicked, mischief, you know, all the things that they like to indulge in that's against the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And because you don't want to partake in it, they think you weird, you think you strange. Oh, he trying to be better than us. He think he knew since he been studying and whatnot, man. But no, really it's because we fear the Lord, man, and y'all lack the fear. Y'all lack the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And like it says in Amos 3:3, they can two walk together, except they be agreed. We have nothing in common at this point. We've been born again, man. And since you've been born again, you do what you do, I do what I do. We conflict, man. You know what I'm saying?